spit, Frankie. And you leave me what? Hey, Junior!
I don't want to
Come on in and watch this. All right. Pay attention now. All right, it's got the formula. Trust your man.
Down Lover's Lane. Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? No.
Where's my boy?
I just got word from a guy who heard from the guy next door
Not about that. Friends.
There is a bell.
Like I said, friends.
Where are you? Where are you?
Where'd you go? Out. Think I'm some kind of idiot?
Oh, can you rationalize Cavalry?
Welcome to the circus of value. No
Never
refund,
respected that.
return.
I see what you...
Welcome to the circus of
Yeah.
no refund, no return.
You ain't gonna do it again! You don't have my permission to leave.
How can I keep it from happening to me?
Stay!
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return. Welcome to the circus of no refund, no return. Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
I saw what you went.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. That's a bunch of fine words, if there ain't deeds to back them up. Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return. The value.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten. Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
You?
Who the hell are you? You left me with nothing!
Feel your cravings at the circus of value. Welcome to the circus. No refund, no return.
What's that now? That's it! We're done. Together, we'll remake the world!
Terrible.
Welcome to the circus is of value. No refund, no return.
These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like,
under the collar. Stay frosty with the plastic that lets you enjoy life at a jerks. Turn down the old man winter.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Simple. You want to mind control everybody? Address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
who did this?
Welcome to the circus. No refund, no return.
Don't leave me. Get him.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling with his messages. It's all hands. Clear looks. Either way, Kara. Hey, I know you're there. Think about it. What do they want? What do they got to? You can't always run too far.
irons in the fire.
Don't expect cuddling from me. You're some filthy child who relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours.
Is it the card from the paper? Spying on me again. Don't leave me! Not again.
To begin the future, we first clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration. You! Come! Make yourself heard!
City! You in the bedroom?
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
Recently, I've been on something about hiatus.
are no I see.
Well, well, what was that?
Where'd you go?
Franklin, why don't you come over and rub Mother's feet?
We must
Well,
find
enough
it.
of that.
Root it out.
I got work to do. Getting accustomed to such strange noises.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
When I find you.
Elizabeth, this poster. What's this all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Self-interest, says Ryan. Why share anything
Silence.
Can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Think you can talk to me like that.
That sounded odd.
Welcome to the circus of value. Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Someone who wants what you have.
I saw where you went.
No racket. Come out and show yourself.
Come on out, you.
Where does one find the parasite? Nesting in dark recesses.
Some students refuse to be taught.
Hi, break's over. Back to the
Don't stop that right now!
Give me the cold shoulder.
High and low, we search high and low.
Sure nothing. Ryan's playing him all like a cheap fiddle. He plays. You know how they dance.
Don't say it on the apple tree, would anyone else but me?
Out of your wax, that stuff's golden. No gums up the works so Ryan can't make you his slave.
Canary in the coal mine. Somebody's lurking about.
These jerks. 8 puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the score.
Choose my lucky number.
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
Limits to how much we pay.
Why did there be no killer? Fuck, you're so afraid of being free!
Get out here! Your supper's getting cold!
Owe some frailties to me!
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Come back! Stop acting up! I forbid it! His out!
The value.
What kind meat you?
Come on! What are you running away for? Come on! Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand. Come back! That's it. We're through.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Here's a good lot. Where they go, Kara?
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
You got rocks in your head. Rocks. Listen, I keep my eye on these things. It kills me at first. Like how Ryan's controlling with those messages. Yeah, it's all hand signals and clear looks. Hide away, Kara. I know they're talking about me. Hey, I know you're there.
himself. A man the right to feel like a man. To know... no matter.
That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got it.
Self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Well, what was that?
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund.
I ain't
no
through with you yet. I saw where you went.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all
Well, enough of that. Got work to do.
Boy, a girl can dream, can't she?
What's that now? Got a sweet idea for you.
I know right where you are. I won't roll over for you.
Welcome to the circus of no refund, no return. Welcome to the circus of no refund, no return.
We're not finished.
Who did this?
Come on! Christ, gotta prep for my next one.
Welcome to come back when you get some money, buddy.
I know real well how to lie. I get Did you give him my message? Personality. People just like me. Right on my shelf. You can't buy that for love of money. I closed that son of a bitch. I closed it. Now I don't want to check, but I'm telling you, it's closed. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. We're not finished!
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away! That's it. Come out. I close
Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
I told Sandra Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. City calm.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. That should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Teach for that.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a cigarette light. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave, a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
special movement, not a den of thieves.
What's the price you're willing to pay so that others may live free from the yoke? DeWitt knew the price and paid it willingly. And I sense what the Lutez twins will one day ask of me. So far, their counsel has served me well. Served the revolution well. If a bullet takes me, so be it. But to offer myself up as a lamb? When I come to my Garden of Gethsemane, will I play my role willingly? Or will I burn the place down to the roots? Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
We've got the clock key.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we are all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Idiot his lock of hair.
Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my issue.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
In here? Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
fight forever. Back here. You gonna answer for this, girl?
I can smash.
Still.
What's going on? You see where she went?
What's she doing
going on?
here? Don't think you can hide from me. Here I come.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
You can't hide forever!
You're next, you hear me?
I'll find her. Never stop fighting!
I'll hunt you down! To arms!
You're not a lion! You're a dog!
Bags for death! Who done this? Someone about? Here! Still breathing.
Chasing my own shadow. Never seen her before.
Where are you?
You can't hide forever.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I. Hair sample in a haystack.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention
is worth a pound of cure.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. Must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? You tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.